Where do you get your inspirations when it comes to content creation? Because you won't be called to an area that you're not being trained. Every knowledge, it's very important you share it to the other people so that at least they do not walk to the lane that you walked through. Why am I upset? Why is this upsetting me? Is it speaking something about me? Is it revealing something that is inside me? This is for content creators on YouTube. Not only YouTube, and other social medias as well. You can join, you can watch. But also content consumers. It's also good. I think it's really important we understand. So I want us to discuss about where do you get your inspirations when it comes to content creation? Are you more of spirit-led or more of social trend focused when it comes to your content creation? Which category are you? But most importantly, how do you harness that inspiration for success? Truly, I wish we discuss on how we can explore about these different parts of our inspiration and how they can impact your whole content creation journey. Now, on my own part to start with, I find I am more of spirit-led, I should say. I don't necessarily prepare myself much. I can't get that inspiration and it comes any minute. So what I do is I am usually writing. If you open on my notes, actually, you'll see something that I'm just usually noting something. Sometimes it's really difficult because when the inspiration comes, it's like you want or you wish to be sitting and doing the record right in that moment. And someone like me, sometimes I'm at work and the inspiration just pops in. And then I just have to write the bullet points, of what that is. Sometimes I just have to come and research about it later. Sometimes I don't even understand it myself. It's something that I have to study. But what I've come to realize with something like this, it's because I'm really not sure if it's just because of my faith or maybe I am being rigid. I just don't know if I do not want to open myself up. The reason I created up this content is because I've had so many suggestions, sent to me. Oh, Jennifer, if you want to, to succeed on YouTube, on whatever, because honestly, I'm just trying now. I really can't handle social medias. So the only platform I'm trying my best now is on YouTube. I am completely not a social media person, to tell you the truth. There's some people that wish us good, Sometimes they offer that options of how they think you can succeed. Or perhaps, they want to see you taking it another step, moving further. So I've had a couple people, advise me to talk about relationship and all that those are the topics that are trending that people love to hear. And I've had even people telling me that I should speak it in a way that, it doesn't, it's not too judgmental. And I'm like, first of all, I do not feel that is my area. However, I've had so many people, honestly, coming to me for advice. And I believe that they're coming to me maybe because of that. I am more into helping people becoming better of themselves, changing the perception of how they see their problems. God is really continuing to prune me, put me together day after day. So I do not feel confident enough to stand in between of two people that God has put together. I really want people to focus on their attitudes, on their character, on their values, on why they view things the way they view them, why they see things the way they see them. All right, so I'm speaking a lot about what I do, but the reason was people are encouraging me to speak about the things that they think might make me grow on YouTube or succeed. However, what they didn't understand is what success means to me. So I remember telling these couple people, that's not my area. I do not believe I'm called for that area. Like, look, I can offer my advice if someone asks, of which I've done, and I'm so grateful. I've had positive feedbacks. As you continue to live, you continue to grow, you continue to learn. There is something new every single day. You know, you cannot fully understand God completely, no. But there is something God will reveal to you. So what happens to us is God reveals us into something that He wants us to know, He wants us to be aware of. So for me, I particularly know the area that I have been trained, because you won't be called to an area that you're not being trained. Sometimes I can see even that there's some training that I continue to go through. So there's some things I cannot put myself out to start speaking about when I know the Lord is not done with me yet, because you can feel it. Now, this depends on how you co-work with your Creator. You know, so yeah, my content creation, my inspiration is more of spirit-led. I do not plan it. I just don't know what to say, but I do not Google somewhere. I've seen like YouTube offers some areas where you can get inspirations. I will show you up somewhere on where you can get your inspirations. I've seen people, look, I have even tried, but it just doesn't work. It's something that even if you are seeking, but your spirit is not taking it. So I'm quite afraid, honestly. I am quite afraid of what I share, and I really want to be accountable. One thing I continue to tell the Lord is, look, I understand I might not be fully, equipped, or maybe I mean, because I do not know. I will not say, because I don't want to come and say that I completely know that now this is my stage of me doing this. No, because the Lord continues to move you, to guide you into different places. Sometimes you might think you have reached, but the Lord is not done with you yet. But however, one thing that gives me courage is, like, we've been all called to go and make disciples. So that is number one. I believe that every information you get, every knowledge, it's very important you share it to the other people, so that at least they do not walk to the lane that you walked through. Let's say you're a parent in a family, a sister, a elder person. When you get that information, you pass it out. And this is simply what I'm doing in my content creation. Honestly, I'm trying to feed you some of the things that I have observed, I have experienced, I have seen, and by the grace of God, I have come to realization of what they mean, of how they could help you. So the things I'm sharing with you is actually to help you not to take that longer path that I took myself. To kind shorten your own, to get to your purpose, or to get to your real identification, of which is transformation. If you have watched our previous videos, this is the aim of my own reason of creating content. Now, when someone's come to me offering those kind of options of how I should become, or I can become successful, success means different to everybody. There is financial success. Of course, we all love it. I do love it myself. However, it's not my first intention. It doesn't mean that I have a lot of money. There's so many other things I am working. I'm actually sourcing out funds somewhere else just to do this. It's part of me. It's part of my life living here on earth. This is how I feel like. So first and foremost, for me, success means getting this courage of standing or sitting right here in front of my camera and speaking to you, bringing out this information that I'm doing. That is my success. If one person watches it, if two people do it, because trust me, I am not too much concerned about how can I get it across to many people. I trust the Lord. If He sent me, He will find a way. Honestly, it might sound, I don't know, some people, when I speak with people, they're like, oh, Jennifer, stop lying to us. If you really have an idea of what I do, you might ask yourself, is Jennifer okay? Yes, I am very much okay. That's why I told you, this is part of me living on earth. So I am doing my job. If I tell you, I do not even watch my own videos. I don't. Even part of editing, I just do that. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I let someone else help me and I just send them out. Because I know if I'm getting these inspirations from God himself, he knows where he wants it to land. He will take it to whoever he wants. My own part is this. Of course, yes, I can try it. I do put it on my status. That's the only platform I have. I wouldn't call myself lazy. I am completely not committed on social medias. Why is this important? Anything that involves God, honestly, if there's something that I fear on this earth or in this world, is the Lord. Trust me. That's why I tell you the truth. There's so many things that even I keep seeing that the Lord how is asking me to do. I'm still quite afraid of how to take those steps, just because I'm kind of thinking, oh my God, I just don't want to do something that is against you or speak something in a manner that is not. But you know what? I found this scripture that says, submitting all your ways to him. I trust him to direct my path, including my tongue. The scripture is actually in the book of Matthew, chapter 23, verse 13. He says, woe to you, teachers of the law and Pharisees, you hypocrites! You shut the door of the kingdom of heaven in people's face. You yourselves do not enter, nor will you let those enter who are trying to. Actually, this verse is the main reason I don't follow social trends. I do not know, but the fear in me is so much to the extent that I am quite afraid of what I share. I've been given different things, and the kind of success most of them brings to me is financially, of which honestly it's beautiful. I would love that. If I can succeed financially in this content creation, that would be amazing. However, for me, in this moment, that will be a bonus. Sometimes our mind, maybe from our also experiences, how sometimes you have gone through different experiences and then you see something and then it just touches your heart. You feel like you need to offer help, and I'm that kind of person. This might help maybe Christian faith-based content creators. What I do sometimes when I am not sure of when my inspiration is coming, actually not only when I'm not sure, I do it all the time. I'm like, you know what? Sometimes when I sit here, unless I start talking, it's like, I don't know. I don't know, it's because I love it. Sometimes I become emotional. Sometimes I'm just overtaken. Later, sometimes when I look back into these videos, I'm like, oh my God, what was I even thinking? What was I talking? That's why I prefer not even to watch. I prefer hearing feedback from other people. However, no matter the feedback you give me, I am honestly very positive. I take everything positive, but I test everything that comes in. That's why I don't take every advice, especially on how to become successful on these things. Trends, it doesn't work for me, because I think part of my calling is not to be a trendy person. Not just the trendy, it's not to work or go with trendy. It might be actually going like reverse. So let me not go back. But yeah, how do you find your inspiration? Where does it come from? How do you test it? Because for me, there is also testing of the things that you speak. Even if the inspiration comes in your head, do you find a scripture to back it up? Do you realize where is it coming from? Sometimes I see something happen, I see people acting behavior out, and sometimes it upsets me. So when it upsets me, in my mind starts working. It kind of script out something like, speak about this. But again, I sit back and ask myself, am I going to speak this in humbly in love? Or am I going to speak about this because I am upset? So it's like I want to call out this behavior, but I will bring it to you in a view of content. People surrounding you, colleagues at workplaces, family members, there's something you're like, you know what, I'm going to speak about this. This is a problem I think many people need to hear. But if I see that it's still not sitting right with me, I check myself, am I upset? Why am I upset? Why is this upsetting me? Is it speaking something about me? Is it revealing something that is inside me? Is it something that the Lord is trying to communicate to me? Does this person need help, but it doesn't necessarily need to be on air? So trust me, I try to check all that. If there's a need for me to change, He can send me, or He can help me understand. He will divert me in any way, just like He's been doing most of the times. So yeah, it's really important that you check where inspirations comes from. There is nothing wrong with going with the social trends, depending what type of content are you creating. You know, me, I'm speaking about personal improvement. I can give you information of how your brain processes stuff, but I'm not here to show you how your brain is made. But if you're someone that is showing people how their brain is made, or maybe, you know, you're into all these biological stuff, and fine and good. You know, you need those evidences. You need people to show them. You need to research. You know, every information that you share, you need to show them. Even in my case, my type of research is different because I am more of what has God spoken about this matter. This is the kind of reference I will give you. So yeah, I think it depends. If you're a comedian, all your job is to make us laugh. You know, honestly, every one of us has a different calling. And I'm not here to say that what you are doing is wrong. I'm here to tell you that our purposes differ. Because I think in your content creation, you need to make sure you are aligned to your purpose. Your purpose is what will build your character. Now your character, then you understand, you work something, even as you are creating content, make sure you remain in your set of values. You keep and maintain your character so that your identification doesn't go away just because of content creation. You might want to trend, but that trending might completely shift you from who you are. First of all, define what your success is, or what success means to you. Are you doing this content creation because of finances? Are you doing this content creation because of fame? Are you doing because of this content creation because of trending? Are you doing this content creation as part of your calling, as part of your job, your business, whatever that is? Are you doing this to reach more people to understand what you do? Whatever that is, try to describe it. Many of us might have some common goals, but they need to align to your purpose, to your calling, to what you do. If it's your business, that success has to align to that business. If it's whatever you're doing, it just has to align. So the alignment is really important. Do not lose yourself in content creation. If you look into social trends, if you try to get inspiration from everybody you see, you will lose who you are. Trust me. And the moment you do that, you're going to get stuck. You're going to be frustrated. Because I'm telling you the truth, especially when you're in a moment, this content creation is not easy. You know, if you're stealing inspiration from other people, or maybe your only source of inspiration is other people, other creators you see, you're going to be exhausted. It's not easy to get monetized. You know, small YouTubers understand what I'm speaking about. I am one of them. So anyway, this was just to remind you to double check where your inspirations comes from. But I wish you all the best in your content creation journey. Remain consistent, try your best, find those inspirations, but make sure they align to who you are, your values and character, and your identification. That's very important. Continue to find your unique voice, you know, and continue to do what the Lord has trusted you to do. That's the most important thing. Wishing you all the best. Thank you so very much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe, share, like if you find value in this video. And yes, share with us in the comment section below on how we can grow our YouTube channels and how we can succeed on YouTube. based on what success means to you. Thank you so very much. My name is Jennifer K.O. and I will see you next time.